Delft es una pequeña ciudad holandesa ubicada entre Rotterdam y La Haya, con una marcada tradición científico-tecnológica, que data de la creación del Instituto de Investigación, TNO, en 1932. No solo se trata de la casa de estudios más antigua del país, sino también la más grande dedicada al ámbito investigación y desarrollo. Es decir, en este lugar se preparan los creadores de futuras tecnologías que logren mantener nuestro planeta por muchos años más.
En la universidad existe un campus enfocado en la investigación y la enseñanza del uso de energías renovables y electromovilidad. Uno de sus profesores es Miro Seman, un científico que ha dedicado su vida a las energías renovables.
Today, the whole world is based on using fossil fuels, and we know that we have to replace it. So we look into the future, and we are developing these technologies like technology to convert solar energy into electricity or wind energy into electricity, and then also components that can couple the electricity from these renewable energy sources into existing electricity network, or that we are building completely new electricity systems from these components. So this is what we are doing here, looking really into the future, and our actually dream or vision is that at the end we can deliver cheap electricity, sustainable electricity and reliable electricity to everybody in the world. This system as it is now will completely change because we start placing solar modules, for example, and not only big solar plants, but we can put them on houses, so people like you and me and our colleagues can actually generate their own electricity. So this is already changing the whole system. And then in the existing system, we use what you can see here, big transformers to get the high or low voltage. We have to replace these transformers by so-called power electronics components. So the structure of this electricity system is changing. And of course, then also the way how we are going to control this system will be completely different. These are the challenges for the future.
You're going to produce this energy, or the country is going to start to producing these renewable energies, but then we need to storage that energy also.
Absolutely, because when we switch to solar energy or wind energy, certainly we have periods of time when there is no sun and when the wind does not blow. And also in these times we need energy. So when there is enough electricity produced from these two energy sources, we have to store it so that we can use it then in the times that there is no sun and wind. So there are two options for the storage. One option is batteries, and second is that we store it in molecules like hydrogen.
And what important is the quality of the lithium, for example, for storage the energy in a battery?
Probably many people know that lithium-ion batteries are now the most popular batteries in the world. And the reason is that they have a relatively high energy density, as we call it, and it means that these batteries can be small and also light. And this is very important. So like I can make a comparison. 40 years ago, when we were developing solar cells, the efficiency, the conversion efficiency of solar energy into electricity was, I would say, 10%. Now we are coming to the theoretical limits of the efficiency, so with crystalline silicon solar cells, we have 27%. And also the price. 40 years ago, the price of, let's say, power that such a solar cells delivered was 20 euros per watt peak.
Wow.
These days, it's 0.2 euro cent. So in 40 years, the price went 100 times down. With the batteries, I expect exactly the same. 10 years ago, the price of 1 kilowatt hour battery was about $1,000 per kilowatt hour. In 10 years, it is 10 times cheaper. And the development goes very fast. So I see the trend in batteries development that is very similar to the trend what happened to solar cells. And I expect that in 5 or 10 times we can build really affordable systems that include solar panels, batteries, and by this combination we can deliver, again I stress it, sustainable energy to everybody in the world.
Yeah, and storage too. What about the liberty of the country to have and produce their own energy, to feel more free, to don't depend on other energies like fossil?
Now this is a nice example, and I come back to one of the sources of renewable energy sources, the sun, and the sun is available for everybody. And that's also the beauty of this photovoltaic technology that uses the solar energy and convert it into electricity. So actually people can become independent of the fossil fuels because probably they are only in some countries that have available these sources, but sun is available for everyone, and offering countries to take decisions to start building systems, energy systems that take advantage of these renewable energy sources.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much for your time and for your patience.
You are welcome.
Yes.
I'm happy to have you here.